Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Raynos television special of the OOVOO interview. This supposedly to be the OOVOO discussion, video discussion with two jerkers, but due to bad connections, apparently we were unable to. But in the meantime, we are going to go ahead with the interview with one of the Texas movement's well-known jerker, and she is really known for her ways of jerking, and also she has no problem with anybody who thinks about her, of her skills, and also supporting the movement. Here is Fantasy Hype, y'all. Please welcome Fantasy Hype. How you doing, sis?
What up? I'm doing fine, brother. What's up?
I'm doing good, sis. You know, I know this is supposed to be a three-way interview, but apparently there's been some casualty on that. But, you know, anyhow, we're going to get underway with it. You know, you are from the Texas movement. You've been in the Jerkin movement for a long time, I hear. You've also you have met several jerkers in Texas, well known. You met Gonzalo, right? That's a bitter no and bitter yes on that one. But
jerk with Gonzalo and the whole C1E.
Oh wow! But you know, like obviously, you in that crew, and you know something. Tell me, how is it like being a girl in the Jerkin movement behind the men's standpoint?
Like, it's like I'm like the only one, because like people say girls can't jerk, and yes, by the way, I'm a female. I may look like a dude, but I'm a female. Thanks. But you know, they be like, "Is OG Fantasy Hype a girl?" But yeah, but it's hard because I'm a female, and people underestimate me because I am a female, but I can jerk way better than a whole bunch of dudes known. And like, I get my inspiration from, like, my main one is Eric Brake. Like, that is that's a top person I like get inspiration from. So like and then I mean Eric Brake, she's like, I've talked to her personally and stuff, and like it's like she inspires me to be like higher and jerk. So and then so when I jerk, like when I'm a female in the jerk movement, people like trying to look down to me, but I try to make myself like up there. I practice, I like do mixes and all kind of stuff, and so that's just how I feel like the jerk movement. Like females should be more known, because a lot of girls stopped. Everybody has stopped jerking. They just went on. So
you know, like, it's been a big issue about the Jerkin movement so far, about people who left the Jerkin movement because they believe it's dead in some way, which is not, because it's a dance like every other dance. But you know, like, you've seen issues that have been going on in the Jerkin movement also, especially in the Jerkin group page known as the Jerkin Movement page, which is on Facebook. My topic on this interview is going to be very, very serious, you know, about disrespect and the rebellious. That's my topic, everybody, about disrespect and rebelliousness in the movement. Now, this movement is something, girl, I don't know what is going on with this movement at all. And you know, like, to be honest, you know, people are disrespecting this movement. What is your insight in all of this mess?
honestly, like, people are having jerk gangs and jerk like they're having like just calling out people. They're talking crap. How you gonna be a jerker but talking about, man, Jerkin's dead? I like to meet the person, honestly, who said Jerkin is dead, for everybody to follow behind him. Why not lead yourself and keep on with the dance? Like, Jerkin could go on like breakdancing and shuffling and why can't it just do that? Like, jerk movement has been out, you know, it was known in 07, didn't really come out till 08, and when everybody heard about jerking, it was hundreds of kids at my school. Everybody would gather in the cafeteria and just start jerking. And now it's like me and like two people I know. It's my deuce Tay and one of my other deuces I used to jerk with. He's from C1 Inc. His name's Nick. and like we still jerk. In the Texas movement where we are, Cypress Katy, nobody jerks. Nobody. I teach kids now where I moved at now, and little kids are following in behind me trying to jerk. So I'm trying to make a movement, try to get these kids off the street because they're talking about gang banging and stuff. I say, nah, y'all not gonna do that. Y'all gonna jerk. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all are gonna jerk. So I got so many kids outside just.
And you know what? That's a good thing. And you know what? You're doing a pretty good job with it.
Stuff.
You're actually.
And it should be no beef in the whole CC. D riding. That stuff is so stupid.
You know what? And that's another thing. That's an issue about the D writing. I mean, like, here's the thing. Nobody is worried about your notch or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody's not caring for that, honestly, because we're focused on one thing, and that's supporting somebody. Okay? Just because people saying something about that person don't mean they won't say anything about you. Alright? People do love you. You gotta respect people in this movement. And you know something, like, my question is, do you think that crews are responsible for the Jerkin crew members' actions? And do you think that they should apologize for the actions, like, for example, which I won't name, like, how they disrespected my news and how they disrespected me, knowing that I'm trying to help them, trying to get their input about what Jerkin mean to them. I mean, but what's your input about that, Do you think that they should take responsibility?
Like, honestly, if one crew member says something about jerking, I don't think all the crew members should follow behind them. If one crew member starts jerking and they're the leader, you know what, make your own crew. Mm-hmm. Say, you know what, I'm going to get people who actually want to jerk and who actually are in the movement, and we're going to make our own crew. That's what we're going to do. Like, instead of saying, you know what, you're right, jerking is dead, let me just stop like everybody else. It shouldn't be like that. Like, if you're a true jerk, and if you love to jerk, not for the money, not for the fame, not for the likes, not for the views, then, keep jerking just for the fun. Like, I just jerk every day. Like, that's just a lifestyle for me. It's like a habit. So, don't ever follow in behind somebody else. Be the leader and, like, do your own thing.
You said some powerful words today on this interview, man. I don't know what to say right now, like, really. You're being so honest right now today on this interview, and honestly, a lot of people in this movement really are gonna start opening their eyes more if people like you, who are like myself, keeps on doing it. But you know what, we can't do it unless there's some action being taken place. I want to make a comment about well, not a comment, but a question. Do you think that many jerkers like discriminate people? Why do you think jerkers discriminate people based on other than jerking, but not focused on it?
Like, people do discriminate on jerkers. Like, honestly, I had family that supported me in the beginning, like 2011 and before then. They just I used to get money and gift cards for Vlado footwear. Like, when everybody used to rock Vlados, of course. I have like a closet full of Vlado I'm gonna sell soon, of course. And then, so like, they just stopped supporting. Like, even my family stopped supporting it. They don't understand why I make videos almost every week. Like, sometimes even they try to stop me, but I find a way to make my video, and I find a way to do my own stuff. Even after I get off work, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep, but I'm still gonna make a jerk video regardless. That's just how it is. I will take an energy shot or something, but the discrimination should not be there, because when jerking came out, everybody was jerking. Why can't it be like that now? Like, you have to battle. Like, you see, like, I have to battle everybody just to get known. Like, why battle? Why not just collab and like it's like jerking is a big family.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're acting like they're enemies and gangs and stuff. Just have fun.
Something.
And people might hate me or say I'm a hater or trying to show off.
Something, at the end of the day, like, this movement will still stand. And, my question is, do you think that this movement should have order in it?
Honestly, I'm just saying everybody should just jerk for fun. One day I wish everybody can meet. Like, one day, like, everybody just meet. Like, Alana and All C1 Inc. and Afro Boy, Haters versus Classics, CC. You even put a Prime in there, and Prime, like his Jerk crew. Everybody should just meet and collab. One huge Revive the Movement collab, and that would be the best movement to meet all your favorite jerkers, even everyone from Jerkaholics and Next Life, and everybody just collab. That would be the best, honestly.
Well, it could be honest, but like I said in the last interview I had with Lai, it takes a lot of money, and like not many jerkers, not many people who are in this movement don't have no money to be in it, to go to these kind of events, because transportation costs much to go around, and you have to get, and it's not really the same like it was years ago. But what do you think about do you think that more females should focus on not listening to other people saying that Jerkin's dead, but try to get to be part of it, and instead of just flirting with how we guys are in the Jerkin movement, we get crazy for females, we get wild and get crazy, but some jerkers don't even encourage females. Some jerkers just want to just do it just to just have fun, for the money, to get famous. What do you think?
Like some females put themselves out there, like just like some females will flirt just to get likes and stuff on their jerk videos. Instead of jerking, they're over there twerking and dressing all nasty. Like, why do you have to do that just to jerk, just to get dudes' attention? If you want to get dudes' attention, go do something else. Like, don't put that into the jerk. Honestly, I'm just saying, I'm speaking my truth, because you don't see me grabbing my ankles and touching my toes for no views. So you don't see me doing that over here hitting a full split just for some TV views. I don't do that. I don't beg for views. If you watch my video, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. If I suck, then you think I suck, okay. But I'm not gonna sit up there and flirt with anybody to get no likes, because that makes you look, first of all, nasty. It makes you look trifling, and you just bringing yourself down to make it look like something you're not. So that's what I think. Females should really jerk because they want to jerk, not jerk because dudes like them jerking.
Well, let me tell you something. You said some powerful words today. I really commend you for this interview as well. And something, hopefully they heard you loud and clear. And something, we need some people like you in this movement, like Lai, like so many people, like HB the Mag, Kid Soul. We need people like that. My final question is, do you think that, have you met some of the Texas jerkers, like, Melvin? You know who he is. He's one of the Texas movement's most, sophisticated jerkers. Tell me what are they like in the movement for the state of the Republic of Texas?
Like where I was living at, I swear I thought nobody in the state of Texas jerked until I was like I knew they jerked, but I thought they stopped. And then C1E, Gonzalo, and Brian, and everybody, and like Melvin, yeah. And then like I went to a function. I drove an hour to get to that function just to jerk with them. Like maybe a few weeks ago at Memorial Mall, and we all collabed, and we made a collab video and stuff, and like. To jerk with them, like especially Gonzalo, like especially jerk with them, that's like stepping on up. And like I want to meet these people in the jerk movement. I have these people, I have all of them on Facebook, of course, but like to dance with them, to make a video, that's like, and I'm the only female. It's like, because it's special to me because I'm always the only female, and if there's another female, she don't look like she jerk. She probably wearing booty shorts and coochie cutters. I'm just saying. Excuse my language, but it's true. So it's just
Oh, go ahead.
It's so true. I'm sorry. It's true. And I'm just saying, like,
hey, I don't
C1
I don't believe.
they're very, really great jerk crew, and so.
Well, you know something, we do have women like that in the jerking movement. Some women in the jerking movement like that. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not with them 24/7. But anyhow, thank you so much. And by the way, what do you think of APK News bringing shuffling? Every day I'm shuffling. Sorry for the slow connection, everybody.
Shuffling. I can jerk and shuffle. I can shuffle and jerk. Yeah. But bringing shuffling to there, I want, like, shuffling and jerking, that's a really lot of footwork and combined things. I can do that too, but I want to see more people do that, honestly. Like, they should make jerk / shuffling mixes, and like you just jerking like one time and you just hit a shuffle and then you go back to jerking. Like, that would be too live if everybody started doing that, honestly. So.
Wow. That is true. All right. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much for being on here. I mean, honestly, it's a really good privilege to be on here, and everybody who is expecting to hear Thomas Stevens, well, like I said before, we had a little issue with the connection, so we're going to hear from Thomas's viewpoint about it in the next video interview, everybody. But anyhow, thank you so much for joining on this interview, sis. It's very good for you to be on here, and, you know, to get your input on it. You know, it is amazing that what you said today on here. But meantime, everybody, that does it for right now, and that's all for today. Thing. Oh, and she has one more thing.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe at OG Fantasy Hype with a 3.
All right, everybody. Don't forget to
subscribe at OG Fantasy Hype with a 3 and support the people.
All right, you heard her. You heard her. You heard her, everybody. And that's all for the latest. I'll see you on the latest news in the upcoming videos, everybody. Right now, take care. May God bless each and every one of you for watching. Take care.